What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back. Today I would like to do a return on investment video. If you recall, if y'all been following me long enough, back in July I bought a lot of PSA 10 Neo Destiny Holos, all unlimited. And I bought this, I think, I put the video out July 22nd, and I ended up paying a grand total of $3,000 for all 10 Holos. Yeah, it was initially, the auction ended at like $2,700 or some dollars, but after all the taxes and BS, ended up being closer to about $3K. So I wanted to make a video roughly 6 months later to see what kind of return I got on these unlimited Neo Destiny Holos. Before I get started, please like the video and subscribe to the channel to support your brother in Pokemon. I really appreciate each and every one of you who watches. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's appreciate the Neo Destiny artwork and see if I made any kind of return. Now this set is probably one of the best sets of all time. To a lot of people, it is considered the best set of the Neo series. So let's get started here. So for all these cards, I'm going to put the population of PSA 10s on the screen because there are not a lot in the PSA 10 pop report for this set. But here we have a Dark Ampharos. Now this card last sold for $393 in auction. So I paid $300 for the card. So far I have made $93 back. Now Dark Ampharos isn't the heaviest of the hitters from this set, but still such a beautiful artwork. All these cards look spectacular. I didn't buy this set necessarily to make a huge return, but rather just to collect all these Neo Destiny Holos in PSA 10. So there is Dark Ampharos. Now we're gonna go all these cards, we're gonna go in order of the set here for all these cards. Here we have a Dark Crobat. This is a beautiful, I love the background. This is a beautiful artwork. I love Crobat flying right at you. This card last sold in auction for, I believe, $330. So not much of a return on this card. So for $30 is all I made from this card so far. So let's take a look at it. It looks so nice. So the front looks very well centered. The back looking pretty clean there. So yes, I would consider this a PSA 10 for sure. Once again, this card is on the lower end of the cards I'm about to show you as far as popularity. So $330 was the last sold price that I could find. All right, up next we have the Dark Donphan, yet another unpopular Pokemon. This card last sold in auction for, there's two that sold. One was sold in the $400 range, and another one sold for $315, so we're gonna go with that one. I never want to overhype my cards or think they're worth more than they are, so we're gonna go with the lower end at $315. So over 6 months, I made $15 on this card if I were to sell it today. And it's no worries here. I just love having all these cards in this collection I'm looking to complete. So yeah, not much else to say about Donphan. I remember seeing Donphan in the original Pokemon movie Mewtwo Strikes Back. I remember being in theaters and seeing the Donphan come on and of course getting its kicked. But I always remember wondering, what Pokemon is that? Because I didn't know the second generation of Pokemon. So that was kind of cool seeing that. But yeah, Dark Donphan, that was our number 3 card. All right, the next card up, we have the Dark Feraligatr, PSA 10. This card last sold in auction for $465. So this is, we're getting up there. We're getting a little bit better with our returns here. So a $165 return so far. I will total up everything at the end and we'll see how much each card costs on average nowadays compared to 6 months ago when I bought them all in the bulk lot. So yeah, Dark Feraligatr there. It's got the older PSA label, but that's okay. I will probably send all of my older labels in one day to get them changed to the newest PSA labels. All right, up next we have the Gengar. This is one of the best artworks of this set. Just look at it. This is so cool. I love that deep purple background. It complements the other purples in this card so well. But the last auction I saw a Dark Gengar go for was for $1,025. So this is probably going to be one of the best cards I'm going to show you in this video, value-wise. Yeah, that just kind of made up for everything right there. So I made, what, over $725 on this card since 6 months ago. That's more like it, folks. All right, up next we have a Dark Houndoom. I love Houndoom. Such an awesome Pokemon. And you got a sweet little swirl right there. Look at that. Very nice. Anyway, this card last sold in auction for $430 as a PSA 10. So I made $130 off of this card since July. And yeah, it's such an awesome artwork. And the back looks so nice. These cards, these unlimited cards are sometimes very difficult to get PSA 10s because the way they were cut, you know, the blades or whatever was used to cut these cards after the first edition were maybe dull and just didn't do a good job. So it's very difficult to nab the PSA 10 for a lot of these unlimited holos. All right, here we have the beautiful Porygon 2 holo. This card last sold as a PSA 10 for $360. So still on the lower end, if you ask me. So I made $60 off this card since July, but just look at that background. Look at that rainbow. This is one of the best holos in this set. Yeah, Dark Porygon 2. My brother really loves Porygon, so he'd love to get his hands on this card, I'm sure. So there's that. All right, up next, we have a theme deck card in the Dark Typhlosion. You got this out of the Dark theme deck. In PSA 10, for this card, I could not really find info for. You know, I couldn't find a recent sale on eBay. I actually had to go to PokemonPrice.com to figure out what the last sold listing was for. So this card last sold in October for $750. That is the most recent information I could get on this card because, like I said, these cards are so low pop, it's hard to find recent sales for them. But yeah, a Typhlosion, a PSA 10 Typhlosion from WotC is always nice to get your hands on. Definitely an awesome artwork. The explosion in the background. I don't know if he's in a volcano or what, but I'm feeling that artwork for sure. All right, up next we have another theme deck card. This card comes from the Light theme deck and Light Azumarill. PSA 10 last went for $450. So not much else to say about this card. Like I said, it was one of the 2 theme deck holos you could get from the set. So I made about $150 off this card in the past 6 months. And last but certainly not least, the Light Dragonite in PSA 10. There were 4 Light holographic cards in the set. Of course, Light Azumarill, Light Dragonite, Light Arcanine, and Light Togetic or Togetic. The Light Togetic and the Light Arcanine, I believe, are the more valuable ones. But Light Dragonite's not too bad. Not too bad itself. Anyway, this card last sold as a PSA 10 for $850. So I made, what was that, $550 off this card since July. Not too bad. So if y'all are keeping track, that leaves a grand total of $5,368 that these cards are now currently worth. So if you break that down and divide that by 10, each card is worth approximately $537 a piece. So mathematically speaking, I made about $237 off of each card if I were to sell them right now. What do y'all think about that return? Personally, in the world of Pokemon, where you can buy a card one week and the next week it can double, you just never know. This isn't the best return, but I'm still happy that I actually did get a return on this if I were to sell them. You know, I'm glad that I didn't lose money. I'm glad that I didn't break even. But in reality, I didn't make a fortune off this lot, at least not yet. But however, it is very difficult to get information for these cards, especially current information. You know, these cards don't sell within the past couple weeks. I had to go back several months to find out what they sold for. So what do y'all think of this video? What do y'all think of this lot? I am always looking to complete this holo lot. So if anybody has the Dark Espeon, the Dark Tyranitar, the Miracle Energy, you know, cards that I didn't show you here in PSA 10 Unlimited, hit me up via Instagram at TTP Collectibles. I might buy it off you if it's for the right price. So please give the video a like, please subscribe to the channel, and check out my next video coming up real soon. Thank you for watching. I will see you then.